What is up, guys? It is the Mellow Pilot with the third video of the channel. Pretty stoked to get this one started. First two videos have done surprisingly well for my first two videos ever on YouTube. Thank you to everyone who did watch and like and comment on those videos. You know who you are, and it is very much appreciated. Every little bit definitely does matter a lot in these beginning stages. So yeah, today's video we are in GoeFS Flight Simulator. This is a browser based simulator that as you can see right here. But yeah, it's in a browser. I did subscribe, so I do have the HD model, which is, I guess, they just have a better imagery, the satellite imagery. But yeah, I am in their take of the Boeing 737-800, I believe. -700. 737-700. As you can see, they have a bunch of different planes and stuff you can fly. This is, I mentioned in my first video, I think, this is the flight simulator that kind of got Flight Sim going for me. Got me going because it was just so easy to use. I didn't need to download it. I didn't need to install anything. But I kept playing it, and I wanted the HD imagery because the stock imagery is pretty bad, not gonna lie. This is the cockpit cam. They did recently update it. None of the buttons are interactable, but they do move. But I know they do move, like the throttles move, flaps. You can see the flaps do come down. This aircraft is definitely the best one modeled on this flight sim. But yeah, we're gonna do a flight. I have add-ons downloaded. You could download these. There's plenty of videos that explain downloading these. But yeah, we're gonna do LAX to San Diego. Should be a relatively short flight, and I will fast forward the majority of the flight for you guys, so you won't be stuck watching too much. We will be using the VNav. I want to test this out. I haven't really used it before, so see how that goes. Activate that so it knows whenever I turn on the navigation. So see, it already's got the latitude and longitude plugged in, so whenever I engage that, it'll work for us. I'm gonna go ahead and taxi out to the runway and get us going. Alright, and we are now holding short of 25 right. Let's go ahead and make sure everything is good to go. So we are gonna do, I believe that's 5 degrees of flaps. There's no real way to tell, but I believe that's 5 degrees. We'll just assume it is, pretend. So yeah, I'm just holding short right now. I wanted to make sure the flaps were set and everything was good to go before we went. This game is not too sim-like. This is kind of more just like if you wanted to fly around for a little bit, this is perfect for it. So we don't have to be worrying about anything like that. I did want to go ahead and also address my upload schedule. Since this is a new channel, I haven't really discussed it in my 2 beginning videos because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I'm going to test out a few things. First, this week, this video will most likely be up on Thursday. If you're watching this, it's most likely a Thursday. But yeah, it's gonna be every other day, so it'll be Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Every video will be uploaded at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I want to make sure, I want to really practice and try to see if I can keep this consistency. This is the first time of me doing something like this, so I'm just gonna remember that consistency is key. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this flight going. Go ahead and disable the parking brakes and get on out onto the runway. So this is a multiplayer game, so you might see some people flying around. Cool, everything is set to go, and I do have the VNav all set, so once we get the autopilot set, we won't have to worry about anything pretty much. I'll just be able to fast forward it for you guys. Yeah, we'll see how it goes in on the approach in San Diego. Alright, let's go ahead and take off. Throttle all the way up. Maintain the center line as best as possible. Okay. Try not to let the glitch bother us too much. And we're gonna rotate. Wait for a positive rate. There we go, positive rate. Gears coming up. Like you see, the lever worked. I didn't have to click it though, I just have toggle buttons that work fairly well. Cool, we're gonna get up in the air. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the autopilot. We're going to be flying out of here at 220 knots. But yeah, it's going to take over anyway since I do have that VNav activated. There we go. Let's go ahead and get view off that left wing. So in this game, there is something new that they had just added, or in this flight sim I should say. They added wing flex to this flight sim. This is the first plane to have it. You can kind of see it working as we're going through this bank here, this left-hand bank. But it's super nice. We're going to go ahead and bring the flaps in just a little bit, and then once we climb a little bit more, we'll dump the rest out. There you go, that's a good site, LAX with the HD subscription on GoeFS. And it does look, as you can see, a lot better from higher altitude than on the runway. It's all you kind of can expect from these free flight sims, which worked out perfectly for me with learning how to fly. It was nice and easy. I didn't have to care too much about that. Alright, all the flaps are in, and we are climbing to our desired altitude of 13,000 feet. And there you can see a Long Beach port right there, Port of Los Angeles. Cool, so I will go ahead and set up a camera for you guys, and I will see you when we get close to San Diego. Welcome back to the flight deck. We are coming into San Diego. We are going to go ahead and get down to we're gonna get down to 3,000 feet. And then we're gonna try to line ourselves up as best as possible with the runway. So what I'm going to do is fly perpendicular to the runway, and then once I get close enough, I will turn left base on the final, and then we will go ahead and make our landing into San Diego. We're also going to go ahead and decrease our speed as well. Go ahead and do it to 190 for now. And then we'll go ahead and dump out some flaps as well to just kind of help out keeping that nose at the right angle. Alright, so let's go ahead and, oops, that was the wrong one. We'll decrease our speed and we'll go ahead and make a heading change. I believe, I forgot which runway, let's see, 09. Let's go ahead and change our heading to 09 and see if that helps us get lined up a little bit. Go ahead and drop our altitude just a little bit too, just to help us out. So it looks like we're a little high already, so let's just go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and take control over on the aircraft. Other than the speed, go ahead and try to get this guy on the ground. Go ahead and dump out the rest of our flaps and decrease our speed to do 140. That should be just fine. We are a little low, so let's go ahead and climb back up. And drop that gear down. Up. And autopilot has disengaged, so go ahead and take the controls over from here. We do have gear down and we got flaps down as well. Let's go ahead and dump the rest of those flaps out. gain some altitude because we are a little low. Just a little bit lined up. Bear with me. We'll get her on the ground. We will get her on the ground. There we go. Let's go ahead. Oops. Well, there you go. A little bit glitchy. That's kind of what you get with these web-based browser, web browser-based. Sorry, I can't speak. It's kind of what you get. So let's go ahead and hop out. Get a shot of the reversers. Go ahead and come to a stop there. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the replay. Coming over and and touchdown, I guess, with a little bounce. Well, there you go. That was our flight from LAX to San Diego International Airport. It was a smooth flight, relatively smooth. We had some glitches, but other than that, I thought that went pretty well. I do want to try to stick to this upload schedule since this is a new channel. I do want to try to really commit and get this going. This is something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and just for me to get started, I'm really stoked. It makes me really happy that I could for this to even be an option to do. It makes playing flight simulators definitely a lot more enjoyable for myself. So I would definitely continue to keep doing this, and if you guys do enjoy, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and go ahead and comment down below. Share a little bit of love, share the video maybe, and definitely go down and subscribe. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.